Is dead. I don't wanna die so soon. I got moves to make instead. I ain't scared, I'm prepared. Big ideas inside my head. I'm gonna make them manifest. And I'm dressed for success. I left, right, order my steps. Network, I ain't gotta do it by myself. Who you know, show me who you know. Better let them know we bout to blow. It's time to go, go, go. I'm attracting, no accidents, that's fate. Just go in and have a little faith. Faith without works is dead. I don't wanna die so soon. I got moves to make instead. I ain't scared, I'm prepared. Big ideas inside my head. I'm gonna make them manifest. And I'm dressed for success. I left, right, order my steps. Network, I ain't gotta do it by myself. Who you know, show me who you know. Let them know we about to blow. It's time to go, go, go. Go to work, get to work, yeah. Go to work, yeah. Go to work, get to work, yeah. Go to work, yeah. I ain't trying to trade my time, yeah. Simply wanna show you what I'm worth, yeah. Daily I'ma stay on my grind, yeah. Have a little faith and go to work. Go to work. Yeah. Go to work. Go to work. Yeah. Okay. Now go nuts.
Hey there, I'm Trevor Houston, the creator of the Who You Know Summit, and I'd like to welcome you to the Who You Know Job Networking Show.
On our program, we'd like to show you the job search like you've never seen.
Everything from getting noticed by employers, how to properly format your resume, and how to network effectively using LinkedIn to drive recruiters to your profile.
We even take suggestions from our amazing community.
So if you want to learn all things job search, go ahead and subscribe now.
Focus. It's all about the job search. So if you want to learn how to land that next success, you heard them. All you got to do is subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss out on a thing. Welcome and Merry Christmas from the Who You Know Job Networking Show, where what you know is important, but
Who you know? Who you know makes all the difference in your job search.
Merry Christmas, y'all. I'm so excited. This is amazing. Matter of fact, I want to know who do we got in the chat with us today. I want you to do me a couple things, okay? Number one, I want you to rep your city, okay? Identify yourself. Let us know where you're checking in from. And then number two, It's all about the Cowboys, okay? And so I want to know, what's your team, okay? And there's really only two teams. There's only two types of fans. There's Cowboy fans and Cowboy haters. That's it.
What?
Cowboy fans, Cowboy haters. That's
Seems
it.
that way, doesn't it?
So, Mark, what are you?
I'm a not a Cowboys fan. Well, I'm a lukewarm Cowboys fan.
You a hater.
Yeah.
Foster?
Okay. I've liked the Cowboys since I was a kid. They're not my favorite team. Steel curtain. But we love them Cowboys.
Hey, we can cut their mics off at any time. No, I'm just kidding, just kidding. Who do we got with us today?
They're
I see Brian and Timothy Mitchell. Meg Rose is a Cowboy hater, that's for sure. Sean Wells.
Meg Rose is
we
a
got
hater?
Neil Anson in the house. Good morning or good afternoon.
Yep. I've got Ivan K, Kat O'Toole, and you said Janet Honeysett up in
Sharon
Illinois.
Luckett
Go
is
Bears.
a Cowboy fan.
David Mundy. What's up, David?
David Mundy?
David, Merry Christmas.
Hey, David. Merry Christmas.
All right, special love to Armida, Cowboy fan for sure. Special love to you. Holly, yes,
Holly don't
Cowboy
like the
fan.
Holly does like the Cowboys.
And go Cowboys, that's what I'm talking about.
This kid-
But we digress.
Yes, we do.
No, that's what this whole show is about. No, I'm just kidding.
Garrett Palmer in Louisville.
Quick prelude to the show. What we're going to be talking about today, guys, is all about technology. Okay, we're going to talk about some technology that's going to help you in your job search, to rehumanize the search, to get noticed, to put the human element back in. Right? We're going to talk a lot about some technology that can help you. We've got some amazing guests, so I'm super, super excited about that. But I want you to do me a favor right now. As you're getting in the chat and as you're, checking in with us, tell us a couple of things. Number one, if it's your first time here, we want to welcome you. Merry Christmas to you. We appreciate you being here. Just put a hashtag first time. Put hashtag first time and identify yourself. Number two, if you're hiring, or coaching, or supporting the network, recruiting in any kind of way. If you're supporting job seekers, we want to hear from you. So just put hashtag now hiring, and that'll let us know that you're here to support the network. And if you're a job seeker, right, we want to know what you're searching for. So you can put hashtag project management, hashtag, HR, accounting and finance, whatever it is that you do, just let us know in the chat and check in with us.
Recruiters.
Very important. Yeah. People, and stay engaged in the comments because people actually landed by interacting and engaging
Directly
in the
from
comments.
this show, it has happened.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Plus, we like to reward those who are checking in with us. And matter of fact, we've got some awards we'd like to give out right now. So from our last episode, we have our top 3 engagers. Now, no. I gotta throw this out there. Quick disclaimer, okay? Quick disclaimer.
Yeah, okay.
Meg Rose, we love you. But Meg Rose,
Jason.
she is
Meg
our
Rose.
hype lady.
Yeah, up there.
Okay,
Meg Rose,
she
your
is-
family.
She is the family. She is the who you know hype lady. Okay, so that's kind of like her thing. So so Meg Rose, I got a special gift for you. Send me your shipping address. I got a special gift just for you. But I want to go to our top 3 engagers from last show, besides Meg Rose, because she always crushes it.
And Jason Hopper, sorry, bro.
Yeah, well, he's one of our partners too, so
Yeah. He's family.
we want to see who in the audience, like who's a job seeker right now, who's really getting engaged, doing what it takes. So we got 3 people. Let's get a drum roll. Can we get a drum roll? Drum roll, drum roll. So in 3rd place, Krista Kirshner.
Hey, Krista. All right.
Merry
In
Christmas,
2nd
Krista.
place, we got Kat O'Toole.
All right, Kat.
Congratulations, Kat.
O'Toole.
Cat's
And
been
last but
doing
not
this longer
least-
than us.
1st place,
Who's first?
Merry Christmas to Andrea Waters.
Santa Fe, New Mexico. Come on, y'all let somebody in Santa Fe, Mexico outdo y'all.
Man, I love that. Andrea, congratulations.
Andrew, thank you and Merry Christmas.
And I want to reward all 3 of you. I got a special gift for each and every one of y'all. So if you can do me a favor, in a DM, Andrea, Kat, and Krista, send me your shipping address, please. I got a little, a little something, a little something with your name on it. It's Christmas. I'm gonna hook you up. Hold on. Tastes good, doesn't it? You're gonna get one of them sent right to you. Guys, we always like to bless the show with a prayer for the listeners. Fosters, you want to do us the honors, please?
Yeah, special Christmas message. So, guys, we have, oh my goodness, I love this time of year. People are sweet to each other, and we should be doing it 365. Anyway, guys, but Christmas is about Jesus Christ and what happened. We have fun. I love the present. I love all the stuff we do because people come alive during this time of year. I love it. But it's about Jesus Christ. So let's go to him and thank him for giving us the opportunity to know about him and for him to work through our lives.
Amen.
Father God, we are looking for a job, the majority of us. And those of us that are serving, empower us that we may continue to make an impact in our community. And those that are looking for jobs, bring it expeditiously. Let us have a good, golly, it's 2020. Let us have a good 2020, Father, and give us that thing that you want us to be at next. And we thank you for everything, especially being our Savior and being born to do the things that you've done for us as you still live and continue to do. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 Yeah.
And, I didn't want to interrupt you and all, but it's 2022 coming up.
22.
You said it was 2020.
I said 2020.
Yeah, you did.
Yo, did I say 2020?
That's okay. That's all right.
I thought I heard that too. But I
we've
wasn't
been
gonna say it.
we've been stuck in a bubble after COVID. We're stuck in a bubble anyway. So
I stand corrected.
All right, we got a lot to be grateful and thankful for.
Oh,
so Mark,
boy,
you wanna
yep.
do us honors? 'Cause we
Yeah,
got
get
a
your
lot
money
of
guns
cash
out and
flow.
get them ready. Plus, you got
Let
your
me
money
get my
gun
money
because
gun.
we got some landings to celebrate. So we got first up Michelle Lawson. Congratulations,
Yeah.
Michelle. We got Sean Shaggy. Hopefully I said that right, Sean.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We don't mean no harm.
Tyler Kim, congrats.
Tyler
Back to
Kim,
your
yes,
cash
sir.
flow.
Let's go.
We got Douglas Bradley, back to your
Bradley.
cash flow.
Let's go.
Congratulations. Ron Jester. Woo, and man,
Ron.
talk about cash flow. I ran out. And Beth Cole, here, this one's for you, Beth, right here. Congratulations.
Beth, I'm out of money.
Congratulations to you all getting back to your cash flow. And also, I want to tell you guys, if you are watching, and you've probably heard me say this before if you've watched previous shows, but if you haven't heard me say this, connect with these names, these people that I just called out. Ask them how they got landed, what worked for them, what didn't work for them, if that company is still hiring, and if, have a conversation and ask if you could be connected, introduced to that company.
Absolutely, 100%. Success leaves clues. These people just got landed. They know what's going on. They've got the decision makers. They probably got the email addresses, all of that. Hey, you know what we like to do, right? So, during Christmas time, you want the snow. Well, we don't want snow. We want cash flow. We make it rain cash flow in here because this is the Who You Know Job Networking Show. And congratulations to all of y'all. That is amazing. Super excited for you. Oh, I got the tip of the week. And guess what? I'm excited about it because guess what this episode is? What number is this episode?
93?
No.
294.
Audience, tell us in the chat, what episode is this?
Yeah.
Put it in the chat, and I'm going to give you a recognition, okay? Because we've got an anniversary coming up.
We do.
Okay? On February 2nd, okay? February 2nd, guys, will be our 4th year of the Who You Know Show. 4 years of making an impact
Mark
in the job
hasn't
seeking
fired me
community.
yet.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, that's incredible.
And it just so happens to coincide with a special episode number, which is cool. What a coincidence that it is also our 300th episode at the same time. Like, that is so cool.
And it'll be 2022.
And it'll be 2022. Yes, so on February 2nd, 2022 will be our 4th year and 300th episode of the Who You Know Job Networking Show. And we've got something very, very special planned, okay? We're going to do a live studio audience, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And so if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or you would like to travel to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, okay? I want you to put in the chat right now, I want you to put hashtag 300. That's all I need you to do. Put hashtag 300, and I'm going to send you a special invite. Now, space is limited, okay? It's a small, intimate setting. We can only do like 25, 30 people. So space is limited. So the first, first that we come across. So put hashtag 300. I'll send you an invite. And we like to throw a party, y'all. We're going to throw a party up in here is what we're going to do.
Food, maybe barbecue.
Hey, who knows? We like to hook it up around here. So anyway, so that's my tip of the week. February 2nd, episode 300. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area or would like to travel and come down and meet us in person, we would love to have you. Just put hashtag 300
Oh, David
in the chat.
David, we'd love to have you up here, man.
Who do we got? Yeah,
Sharon
Meg Rose.
Luckett.
She said party with barbecue.
Good, Meg Rose.
Derek
I love that. Love me
Salini,
some
Ivan
Meg Rose.
K, Garrick Palmer. Hey, Garrick. Sharon Luckett. Good to see you, Sharon, in the comments too. Will McLaughlin, William. Hey, good to see you.
Hey, William.
If you guys can make, I know a lot of you guys are here, so we will hope to see you there.
Yep, February 2nd, mark your calendar. I'll send you a DM. We'll get that hooked up. But guys, we got to go to a real quick break.
Yeah.
But don't go anywhere, because I promise you, you know how we've been blasting these things off? I got some machine gun for you. I got some.
Wow. Let's see if mine will do that.
We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
This is my first LinkedIn video. Hi, I'm Kenny Beasley. I've been successful at solving workflow issues that save time, money, and reduce errors in the assembly of control, relief, and highly engineered valves to customer specified needs. I'm also a firm believer in CRM and have a method to improve revenue, loyalty, and retention through the use of customer experience surveys. By training my team, I have improved workflow processes, deliveries, and set KPIs in safety, quality, and revenue, as well as reduction of internal spending. I seek to grow my network, so please tag any professionals on LinkedIn that you think I should be connected with. Thank you.
If anyone is out there and you're a realtor or you are looking to get your real estate license, it's a very low cost entry, $300 to take your real estate course online. Inexpensive compared to like a college. EXP is $150 to join and it's like $84 a month. So relatively speaking, these are very inexpensive costs. If you are interested in that and you want to work with me as a realtor, I'd love to have you join my team and you want to hear about the model, then go to join10xempire.com and I do this opportunity call every Tuesday. Would love to answer your questions and tell you more about what I'm doing. If anyone out there is interested in working with me.
Welcome back to the Who You Know Job Networking Show, where what you know is important, but
Who you know, who y'all know
Yeah.
can make all the difference in your job search.
All that they said.
it definitely can. And let me tell you who I know. I'm super excited. We got this this gentleman. Where's he coming from again?
Greece.
From Greece, all the way from Greece, y'all. Blowing my mind. So we got George, and George is a serial entrepreneur, engineer, and founder of Loopcv.
Loopcv.
Loopcv is the first job search automation platform that collects new job postings every day, searching for jobs in your desired location, and automatically applies on your behalf. So if everybody can give a warm welcome for George.
Hey, congrats, and thank you for being here, George.
Hello, hello. Thanks a lot for having me. How are you guys?
Well, we're excited you're here, George, and I didn't want to just totally mess up your last name, man, because that's how I do around here. I'm really bad with pronunciation. So can you please pronounce your last name for me so I don't mess it up?
Yes, no problem. My last name is Avgenakis.
Oh yeah, you do that a lot better than we would.
Yeah, 𝙒𝙤 All right, George. Hey,
Not even close.
Listen,
Not
I'm
even
excited you're here because we're going to be talking about a little bit of what I like to call machine gun. Right? I don't know if y'all can hear that. Right? Machine gun. Okay, so Loopcv. Well, actually, before we get into all that, can you talk to us about your background and how you arrived and how you got to this point? And then we'll dive into Loopcv and what it does.
Yeah, of course. So my background is in engineering. So I spent the last 5-6 years working in different startups. And basically, I realized after doing my own job search that there are not a lot of tools to search for jobs without having to apply for every single job. So the process of finding a job, it was a bit frustrating. You normally have to fill a lot of different forms and send the same emails to different people. So after a while, I realized that there's a problem here, and someone should solve this problem, right? That's how actually I started Loopcv. I just made the post on Reddit, and I got like hundreds of subscribers. So I realized that people really need this tool. And that's how I started building this. I found the team. So we started building this as a team, and then we started growing the platform and adding a lot more users. So that's how everything started.
So you were a job seeker first. You noticed there was a problem, right? And just went to go solve the problem. So I like that. He created a business out of a problem, y'all. I want you all to be thinking about it right now. You're a job seeker, right? What problem can you solve?
Created a business out of a problem. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, solve a problem. Solve a problem. So, all right, talk to us about, well, dive deeper into that problem. All right, dive deeper into, tell us what does Loopcv solve?
Yeah. So basically, the big problem that exists is that there are a lot of different platforms. So you can see that there is LinkedIn, there is Indeed, there are a lot of different platforms, job boards. And as a job seeker, while having maybe another job, or if you're studying and you want to find a job, you don't have a lot of time to spend 24/7 just looking to find a job that is a match with your profile. So what we did at Loopcv, we connected all those platforms into a single dashboard, and we tried to find the best match with your profile. So our users just upload their CV, their resume in our platform. They define what kind of job they're looking for, and our tool will try to find the best match for their profile every day. And the difference with all the different platforms out there is that Loopcv will not only just find job matches, but we will also apply for the jobs that we find. So we literally fill in all the details of the forms, like first name, last name, location. We upload the CV and we click the submit. And this is done automatically for every job that we find that is related with your profile. We also have, just to finish up, we also have the ability to create customized email templates, so that if in case that we don't see a way to apply a form, so some companies don't have a form, for example, but they can just get applications over email, we can send over emails to these companies, so that we can create this kind of relationship between the company and the candidate.
Wow.
So you're tackling multiple things at the same time, and we've heard, and job seekers have heard, like the job search is a numbers game, right? But you're adding the layer of, you're actually leveraging both quantity and then also quality, right? Because of the search and it being so broad as far as the number of positions that are available. That's great.
Well, go ahead.
Do you think it is more a numbers game, or is it more that people are just applying for everything?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So my experience, like during Loopcv, is that a lot of times it's a numbers game, because there are positions that should be filled very quickly, and the first one that will apply will probably get the job. So if you just try to see all the jobs manually, it might be difficult to do that. So a lot of times we see that you have to send 100 applications just to get landed on 5 different or 10 different interviews, right?
Right.
But that's why we also added this layer of personalization on the emails to make sure that, and also the matching of our algorithm to make sure that our customers don't just spam different companies by throwing applications. We try to find a very good match between the candidate and the company to make sure, as you very correctly said, that it's a very good match between those two.
Well,
the company
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because we had another gentleman come on. Actually, there was a similar product to this one that did the machine gun approach, which I will say you always hear people talk about. You know, you want to target your job. You know, you don't want to just apply to anything. And I would agree. If you're just taking time applying to a bunch of stuff manually that doesn't fit, then that's just a bunch of wasted time.
Yep.
But if you have a machine gun doing it for you, that actually saves you time as long as it's a match. So talk to us about like the percentages here, because we had this guy come on and I gave it out to the audience. We gave a few of this tool out and the reports, because I wanted to hear like, you know what, this sounds all great and all, but if it doesn't work, so, and I got the report back from those job seekers, and unfortunately, it wasn't what it was all cracked up to be on that tool. And it's because they were applying to positions that were below. So like, let's say, for instance, the person wanted a senior level role. It was doing entry level roles. So they weren't, it wasn't really getting a match. So I'm really glad that you said that about it really focusing on that match part of it. Talk to us about the AI behind that. How does it do that?
Yeah, exactly. So we have a lot of different logic in the product. So the first level is when the candidates upload their CV, we try to find out what is their experience and what is their skill set, right? And we also define in the product a lot of different filters so that our users don't only just say, okay, I want to find a job as a software engineer, but they also define a lot of different technologies that they want, or if will be a remote position. And they can even exclude companies, for example, companies that they have been working before that they don't want to add in their job search. So we have a lot of users that want to just filter out their previous employer or companies that they have in their network and they don't want to apply for. So we give them the ability to not only filter in terms of keywords and in terms of job description, but they can also add more advanced filters, like what is the job group? Like, is it a fintech startup? Is it a financial solution? So what kind of company is it? But also, what's the location of the company? If it's a remote role. So we have a lot more advanced filtering, and we try to use this filtering together with the CV of the candidate to make sure that the positions that we show to the candidate are a good fit. And to finish this story, we also ask our candidates to vote for their positions. So imagine that it's like Tinder for jobs, so that you can vote what you like and you don't like, and our algorithm gets improved over time.
Okay.
So we are doing the same, right? So our candidates have a like and dislike button, and every time that they click like, we try to feed back in our algorithm, in our machine learning approach, so that we can offer them even better personalization. And
it's all data. It's data and, having those filters. It reminds me of, when you go buy a house, right? And you go onto the website and you filter out, I want 3 bedrooms. I don't need 4 bedrooms. Yeah. I need a this many square feet. I need in this location.
It's the machine gun approach with a scope.
With a scope. Yeah. I like that. Good job, Mark.
That's good. Hey, George, I've been a recruiter for more years than I want to tell everybody. But what are some of the problems in this front end of the process that we're talking about right now? What are some of the problems that you have seen, or maybe some that you have experienced as you went through job search?
Yeah, so one of the problems that I see our users having is that basically I see that companies don't respect a lot candidates, so they ask a lot of details. They ask the candidates to just fill in a lot of forms with their experience. So a lot of the times I see that candidates should spend a lot of time just to apply on different positions. And that's why we said, okay, maybe there's a better way to do that. There's a better way to create a process so that we respect companies because they want to see qualified candidates. But on the other side, we help individuals that they don't have the tools, they don't have the platforms and the automation to apply for jobs. And that's the reason we built this tool, because we see that companies have a lot of tools. They use software. They use ATS systems. They have the software there to empower their recruitment process. So we wanted to help the candidates do quite a similar approach.
I love that. Hold on, I gotta say something because I'm just visualizing right now. Like I just had this picture of like the ATS, and like you just have like this machine gun and you're just like just shooting down the ATS system, just totally demolishing it, because that's what you're doing. I mean, and now I have a question, because long term. Okay, let's just put it this way. Let's say Loopcv dominates the industry, takes off, starts crushing it, and every job seeker on the planet uses this tool. From a long-term perspective, do you think that will help the candidate or hurt the candidate experience in the long run? I think it's beautiful right now. I don't know, but you tell me, what is your long-term vision for this company?
Yeah, so what we want to do with Loopcv is to make sure that we create a marketplace so that our customers can find all the job positions in a single dashboard. So instead of having to go into different tools, different platforms, we help them get organized. So we see that that's also another problem. By having a lot of different platforms and tools, it's difficult to get organized, see what companies are doing, how frequently do they are looking for new hires. So we are trying to aggregate all the data in a single platform, and by using automation, we try to help candidates land their job faster. We don't always want to enforce our customers to use automation, but we believe that by having automation and data kind of feedback, helps a lot the process. Because what I want also to mention here is that we see a lot of companies just sending a general email. Okay, thanks for your application, but we cannot accept you in this job position. But a lot of times candidates don't have a good feedback, right? So they don't know like why they didn't accept me. Is it my CV? Is it my experience? Is it something else? So by having a tool like this, we provide also feedback on specific keywords they should add, or what other candidates they are doing. So we try to provide feedback during the job search process so that they know how to improve their search, right?
Yeah, that's pretty strong. I mean, the AI, I mean, listen, the company's got the tools and the AI and the technology. They have it, right? I mean, like you said, the job seekers are getting canned responses and canned emails. Like, wouldn't it be nice, job seekers, to finally have some of those same tools? They're using it against you to weed you out. Might as well put yourself back in the game.
Well, that brings up another good point, and a question for you, George, is do you see this solution working for maybe not corporate recruiters, but maybe for like headhunters and agency-based recruiters, because they can just plug in a candidate that they're working with and boom, it's off to the races, right?
Yeah, it's super that you mentioned that, because we are now working on a B2B product. So a product for recruiters, for bootcamps. We're doing right now some very good demos with big coding bootcamps. So as you said, there are companies that help individuals get a job. So imagine that you are in a coding bootcamp, you learn how to code, and then you want to find a job, right? So with our tool, these kind of companies could onboard their customers, and they can speed up the time to the market, speed up the time on finding a job, right? And of course, there are also other organizations like universities that can leverage this tool. And also even very big companies that have hundreds of employees, and they want to restructure them in different positions, right? So big companies with thousands of employees, they could use a tool like this to match new job openings with their existing people to make sure that they restructure and they fit all the new positions internally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see this being as a competitive advantage for, let's say you've got a recruiter, maybe an agency-based recruiter that is positioning themselves to help you, and you've got another one that uses your solution, right? And so if Loopcv is in the picture, maybe they're a Loopcv partner, yeah. And so that's going to draw people.
Yeah, I mean, that would...
exactly. And we also, just to add on that, we also create right now white label solution so that these universities or bootcamps can even use our product with their logo so that they can provide this tool to help their customers, their users, and so on. So that's, I think I like this approach a lot.
All right, so we had someone else come on this show. He had a similar product, but I think it was a side hustle for that guy. Okay, side hustle for him. This is your main hustle. This company is legit, y'all. Loopcv is legit. So what I want to know is I want feedback from my audience. I want y'all to use this. So George has been super gracious, and we are going to be giving out this tool to 10 lucky members of the audience. Okay. And but I want your feedback, because as much as I love George and he's amazing and all, it sounds phenomenal. If it doesn't work, then right, I want to hear from you. I want your feedback. And if it works, me and George, we got a lot to work on. We got a lot of stuff to do. We got some work to do together. So I need to hear from you, audience. Please tell me what your thoughts are. How are we going to do this? We got 10 we need to give away. Actually, here's what I want you to do. Hold on. Earlier, I said on February 2nd. No. Hold on. I don't want to ask that question because that might. Hold on. February 2nd, we have. Yeah, here we go. On February 2nd, we have the 300th episode. There's something else that we're celebrating as well. What is the second thing we are celebrating on February 2nd? And the first 10 people to tell us that is searching. If you're not searching, please don't play. I just need to hear from job seekers right now. First 10 job seekers, what are we celebrating on February 2nd?
February 2nd.
Tell us in the chat right now, and we'll go ahead and give that out. While we're waiting on some of those answers to come up, which they're coming up right now, is there anything that you need right now for your company, your business to be successful? Anything else that you need right now?
I think what we need is feedback. So we are kind of a new company where we started this product about 2 years ago. So we're still trying to see if recruiters or if bootcamps or universities can leverage this tool. So any feedback or any connections that we can leverage to just get feedback and improve our product is always something that we can use, and we are very grateful to have.
Beautiful. Thank you. So feedback is what he wants. Feedback's what he's going to get. If I can get a commitment from those we're going to give this out to, I need your feedback. I don't need you just to use it and get a job and disappear. That ain't going to fly with me. Okay. You get your job. Right. We want to hear from you. Okay. So here's the deal. Cat O'Toole. All right, we got Cat O'Toole, Neil Anson, Gregory Kralik, Daniel Hall. We got Jeff.
Wow. Jeff Schroeder.
We got Ann. Alyssa, yeah. Let's see, Timothy Mitchell. Gregory, did we already say that one? No. Gregory?
Yeah, we already got Gregory.
McLaughlin?
Yep.
We'll go back, because I got the analytics of this show, but pretty much the first 10 people who are coming through. And shout out real quick to Daniel Hall, because he's got a really cool tool called Peekaboo Analytics. So guess what? Peekaboo, I'm going to know who the 10 first chat people were coming through, and congratulations to all of you. You just won yourself a free lifetime access, by the way, lifetime. Because look, the average tenure on a job is 3 to 4 years. Chances are you're going to need to use this tool again.
You might be needing to tap into that again.
Yeah, and hopefully that can help you get back to your
Cash flow.
Your cash flow.
Yes.
And
Guys, do me a big favor. If we can pull
100%.
George up in the screen real quick. We want to take a screenshot. Pull up the 4-box if you can. Pull the full box. Yeah, we'll take a screenshot. Guys, post this all over social media. Tag George. Tag Loopcv. And I want you to give us your feedback and tell us what you think about George and this product, and hopefully it can help you get back to your cash flow. Guys, we got to go to a real quick commercial break, but don't go anywhere. We got some more tools, some more technology for you. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, come work for the most innovative company in the world, 10X Incubator. We're launching 10,000, listen to me, 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. If you're a coder, what?
We got
programmer,
coders, we got graphic designers, we got copywriters, digital marketers, biz dev.
You name it.
You
if
got
you
skill.
like tech, love tech, want to be in tech, okay? We don't actually require that you get the jab here either. Just so you know, if you want it, good. If you don't want it, no problem. We are hiring. We want you. If you're good at your job, if you're disciplined, if you want to be paid well, if you want to be taken care of, if you want to be in a 10X environment, click the link below. Give us your resume and a short video. 30-second video. Just tell us who you are. Tell us what you do. We want you. We want you.
Let's go.
We want you.
You know you have something unique to offer your next employer, whether it's your experience or your work ethic or your passion or your personality. But how do you stand out from the crowd when you're stuck sending plain text emails that lack personality, lack humanity, and worst of all, look like every other email in the inbox? Job seekers just like you are discovering how easy it is to put their humanity back into their communication and back into their job search with BombBomb Video. Visit bombbomb.com to start a free trial today and rehumanize your job search.
Hey, what's up? Haven't found anyone. Here, try HireRect. It helps you find people fast, direct, and it's free. Okay, so you start by clicking on his profile, then you click on the chat, and then there you go.
Hi, Mark.
Oops.
Nice to meet you. HireRect in my phone. Who's the best among you all?
HireRect, specialized for startups.
Welcome back to the Who You Know Job Networking Show, where what you know is important, but
who you know.
Who you know.
Who you know. Who you know. That makes the difference in your job search for sure.
It definitely can. You know what I was just thinking? Who you know, who you know, who you know. No? No, it's Christmas. Come on, y'all. Come on, son. All right. Well, let me tell you who I know. I know this very special guy. His name is 𝙒𝙤 𝙆𝙆𝙤𝙤, and he started at HireRect after being frustrated with the job-seeking process. How many of y'all are frustrated with the job-seeking process?
Ooh, Lord.
Well, he was too, and he wanted to be in a position to change that process for not only himself, but for others. So if everybody can welcome 𝙒𝙤 𝙆𝙆𝙤𝙆.
Hi, Liam. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me on. I'm very excited.
Yay, Tennessee.
Man, we're pumped up, man. So I'm excited you're here. We're talking all about technology for job seekers, right? Mm-hmm. How can we use tools and technology to humanize the job search process, to help us get in front of the people that we need to get in front of? So talk to us about... well, actually, before we get into HireRect, you said in your bio that you were frustrated. You were a frustrated job seeker. What was so frustrating for you? What was the experience like for you when you were searching?
Yeah, definitely. I think everyone's probably run into the frustrations of, applying for a job and not hearing anything back ever. But I think personally, what's even more frustrating to me is to get through, 2 to 3, sometimes even 4 or 5 interviews only to be ghosted or, hear nothing for a month or 2. I think that's horrible. I hate leading people on. I hate being led on. So that's a big frustration of mine. In my own job search. In my own job search, I, would be so excited about these companies. I was like, 3 rounds in, there's no way I wouldn't get this. And then, you get the fun email that says, we've gone with another candidate, or we've, reimagined the role. I'm not really sure what that one means, but I did get that one a few times.
Wait, what was that? What did it say? Reimagine?
Reimagine the role.
Reimagining the role.
So the company's reimagining the role. Okay, gotcha.
That's what they say.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I don't know if it's just a gentle way of being let down, but that was my experience. I was in a position, the start of 2021. I was in a job that I did not like. I dreaded going to work every day. It was kind of a bad situation with bad management. Just didn't know how to do anything there. Felt stuck. So, the first time in my life I've ever done this, I resigned on the spot. And I made a promise to myself that the next job that I found was going to be one that I thoroughly enjoyed working at every single day, one that I was passionate about, and one that was able to help others. Because I wanted to make a difference. I want to be someone that can be a resource for people, someone that's improving the lives of others. I think that's so important. So the company that I'm at now, HireX, they align with those values. They practice what they preach. And it's just, it's such a life. It's just such a better experience.
I want to, before you move on, I want to, man, hold on.
I was going to ask too, Liam, so when you got that, we're reimagining the role, did you send them back that, hey, that's great, because I'm imagining myself in that role?
Wow.
It wasn't that bold. I should have done more of that, but those were always the fun emails to get. But I did respect those more than the complete ghosts.
Okay, I want to recognize you real quick. Okay, I want to recognize you because for just a second. Because George, love George. He was on here just a second ago, right? George is the founder of Loopcv, right? So he found a problem. He went out to solve it. Your situation is a little different in the fact that you're not the founder of HireX, but you were so distraught about the job search process that he's like, I want to make an impact. I want to go work for a company that can help solve this problem. And so now you're working for HireX, which is super cool. So I just want to commend you for that, because some people would just go get a job anywhere,
Oh, can I throw some dirt?
Throw some dirt. Let's hear the dirt.
So I'm a recruiter. So you recruiters, guys, here's the deal. There's no way in the world we can get back with everybody that sends a resume in. But you know what? If you interview someone, especially, pre-COVID, we went in and did all the stuff. But if you take somebody's time to interview them, come on now. If they weren't hired, I know we don't like to give bad news, but job seekers need to know where they stand in the process. Liam just said it. He went in for a couple of 2-3 interviews and he had an old lame thing. No. Come on, guys. We can pick up the phone and we can call and say, Liam, it didn't work out. And you don't have to go into the details, because a lot of times you don't want to do that because you're dealing with other people. And I've been a recruiter for a long time. Guys, call them and tell them what's up.
And I get that. I would say I totally get what you're saying, and I would agree with that. I think that there's a huge problem going on right now, and the problem is, and I love it and I hate it. The problem is the technology. The technology is making it a little more challenging. And let me paint a picture for you like this. So you get a guy who's got a tool, which is great. We just heard about it, Loopcv, right? You get Loopcv. And that application, he's applying all over the place, right? And so you got to think of how many applications are going out. How many applications are going out? So it would be impossible to get actual feedback on every one of those applications. It's just not possible, right? So the technology is creating some of this issue. So it's it's just a challenge. The whole job search process is a challenge. It's really, really challenging. But let's talk about HireX and how it solves that some of these problems.
Let's
who is HireAct for, Liam? Is it for companies, job seekers, startups? Like who is it for?
Yeah, so also I just want to preface this by my dog tends to know when I'm on a meeting or a call, so he might try to make an appearance in the background. He likes to make some noise, so I do apologize if that does happen. But
that's cool.
He needs to find a job. HireAct is for everybody, in my opinion. It's for the job seeker who might have been interviewing for 4 months and hasn't been able to find anything, and they're frustrated because they know their value. They know they can make an impact at any company they're at. HireAct is for recruiters at startups. It's for anybody, large, small companies. We've got all different sizes of companies on the app, and everyone's finding success because we're using AI similar to the other services, but what we do differently, I think, is it's a closed process right within the app. You can video chat directly in the app. You can text right back and forth with the founders and CEOs as well as the recruiters. We're trying to cut out as much of the emailing as possible because, like you guys said, that can get so impersonal. So kind of trying to bring the hiring process to the 21st century. We've got an app for everything now. You can order your groceries on an app. You can find a date on an app. So why shouldn't you be able to flip the hiring process on its head and find your next job on an app?
That's what's happening, guys. Let me tell you right now. Here's what's going on. The job search, again, I said it before, it's all upside down and messed up. It's a mess. And COVID created the solutions. Like, COVID created all these companies like HireAct and Loopcv. They're going out and they're trying to actively solve this problem with technology. Tech companies, technology is the future. Data, analytics, all this stuff. So I love it, I love it, I love it. And you're trying to put the human element back in. So talk to us about what does it look like from the inside of the app. So I'm in the app, I'm a job seeker, it matches me with some jobs, right? And then what happens?
Exactly. So you get matched with the job, and then if a recruiter wants to reach out, they send it right in there, and you've got a chat box. You've got all of these integrations. You can video chat with them directly in the app, so you can jump right in. There's no lag time between we found your application or we found your your resume and we'd like to schedule an interview. A lot of that time is cut out because it can all be done right in the app, right there on your phone, and people are really enjoying that aspect of it.
So you said the recruiter can reach out. Can the job seeker reach out to the recruiter directly, or is it just the recruiter can reach out to the job seeker directly? Can it go both ways?
Right. So as far as I know right now, it is just the one way with recruiters being able to reach out, but that's definitely something that's on our roadmap to introduce.
Okay,
so
cool.
Sort of a two-way street there, because I know LinkedIn, places like that do a really good job of being, you can do that outreach. So something that we definitely are going to implement.
Awesome.
What about ghosting, Liam? Like, that's a big problem that we're seeing and hearing in the job search market, right? Is that they're not getting feedback, which you just solved that, right? But what if a company is on the platform and they're ghosting?
Yeah, great question.
Is there some kind of process around that?
Is there a penalty, or do you kick them off the app? You're like, get off my app.
Right. So we don't have any penalties for that, but we just encourage a lot more transparency between companies and any of the candidates. So sorry about that. There's a lot less of a drop off between candidates and those recruiters, because everything, as it's done with video calls and chats, we try to make sure everyone's timely with their responses. So again, not something we have implemented at the time, but that's not a bad idea to introduce going forward.
Yeah, like maybe just a point system, like if it happens so many times or whatever,
or even like that, a point system that you can see, the end users can see and say, oh, this person's very, very
It's
active.
like Uber.
Yeah.
You get a rating.
Yeah.
Right? And if you fall below a certain rating, it's like, sorry, bye-bye. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, or people just know. They're like, they're probably not great.
Well, yeah, it's a negative reflection on the company. So the company's not going to want you doing that. Think about that. Like if Coca-Cola's on there and they got 1 star, they're like, what? They're gonna fire you as the recruiter that's on the platform. They're like, no, you only got 1 star. What are you doing? You're making us look bad. So that's actually good. You need to. I'm just saying. Let's throw some ideas out there.
No, that's a great idea, and that's something else I wanted to touch on. we value user feedback so much here. You know, there's been cases where I've seen someone submit a review or some feedback, and you know, we're able to make that change within 24 to 48 hours on the app.
Oh, dang.
We have a really responsive team who, you know, that's all they do is they sit there and, you know, pay attention to what people are saying. And, you know, if we can make it happen, we'll make it happen.
Wow, that's...
You know,
dang, 24. Hey, look, Liam, let me tell you something. I got a mobile app too, okay? It's like pulling teeth to get anything because I got this third-party company that I deal with, okay? Like, again, side hustle, not the main hustle, okay? So getting anything done when it's your side hustle is a little challenging when, you know, you got to deal with somebody else. I like that. He's like, 24, 48 hours, give me the feedback. We'll doop, 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 doop.
I know this was said in the promo, but how much does it cost?
HireRect is completely free.
Boom!
For job seekers.
Free 99?
Completely free for, yeah. Free on both sides. So, you know.
Oh, on both sides. Hold on. Both sides? Let me get another one.
Both sides.
Woo! That one bounced out.
Wow. Okay, that's all I can say is wow. How about like opportunities? Are you guys, you know, because the jobs, you have to have the jobs in your platform, right? So
exactly.
How does that work? How are you finding those positions, and what does that process look like?
Yeah, so we're always trying to work with new companies, getting them on board. We've got a team that you know, they focus on that. You know, they're focused always on finding new companies that fit the platform, that are in need of talent. You know, because we've got the talent on the app. We're always looking for more companies to join on. You know, I think there's so many people on that app that, you know, might not do well on traditional platforms. They might not, you know, perform as well there. But, you know, these are really talented people who, you know, they're kind of untapped. You know, if you're a recruiter, if you're a job that's looking for some talent, you know, there's some of the resumes, some of the things I've seen on our app just has blown me away. You know, people, and it's surprising to me that they already aren't employed. You know, I'm sure a lot of them are employed already, looking for something new. But you know, just the sheer quality of the candidates that are on our app is so impressive to me.
All right, so talk to us about. I think I saw somewhere it was tech. Is it just tech, or what other types of roles and positions? I mean, is there like what? Yeah, what else on there? I mean, if I'm not in the tech industry, like, am I kind of out, or should I still take a look at it?
You should definitely still take a look at it. While tech is our strong suit, that's definitely kind of who we you know, attracted to the product first. Got it. We don't discriminate as far as your industry goes. You know, and even if your company's tiny, if you have, you know, 1 to 2 people on your company right now, you know, you get the same opportunities and the same chance as a company that might have 300 people. You know, there's equal opportunity there for all of the companies and all of the applicants, and I think that's a really cool thing that our platform provides. You know, there's no premiums. You can't pay to be noticed more or anything like that. You know,
that's fair. A good one. No premium.
I'm excited that during this time that you guys are a good idea, because we've been doing the same thing in corporate America, using the same platform, traditional platforms. And in Dallas, and I know it's not just in Dallas because our network's all over the United States, companies are having a hard time finding what they're looking for, but the candidates are out there. It's kind of I don't even know how to explain it. COVID has messed everybody's thinking up.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like think about this for a second. So social media, let's just talk about that. You got a disruptor. What was the disruptor? TikTok. TikTok came, it was a massive disruptor, right? The hiring is messed up, and so we've got disruptors coming out. Like they're trying to.
And it wasn't good before we had all of it.
They're actively. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like COVID. This is a blessing for job seekers. It is putting the power in your hands. The tides are shifting.
I'd agree with that.
And the power is being put in your hands. They're literally trying to put it in your hands, like where you could just have it, and it's like Uber. It's convenient and it's easy, and now you have the power to choose what company. Because why would I go with one company versus the other?
But we got to rehumanize this thing, like Trevor talks about all the time. We have to make that effort to be different. We have to make that effort to get out there. Of course, I'm Mr. Networking, right? So get out, meet people, develop those relationships, guys. That's where the difference is made. That's where the added value is, and people will move to that.
Well, and HireAct is allowing people to chat directly. That's what I like.
Yeah.
So it's allowing for that two-way communication between the job seeker and the decision maker. So there's that two-way communication straight from the app. Boom. So I do like it. Job seekers, I want you to go ahead, get this app, give me your feedback, because again, same thing I told Loopcv, I need feedback, and I want your feedback, and I'm sure they want it too. Liam, you want their feedback?
Oh, all day. Would love everybody's feedback on it, positive or negative. We take all of it.
Yeah, there you go. And he said they'll switch it up if there's something you don't like. They'll get in there and they'll actively start trying to improve. It's the same thing with us. And okay, so I know, Liam, with our app, one of our challenges, okay, is that I've got something that's really neat in there. Okay, we pay a lot of money every month to have this tool in there, and it's basically like its own social feed, but they're not using it. So shame on y'all job seekers, you're not using it. So it's like this challenge of getting people in, right? Imagine Facebook's an amazing tool, right? It can do everything. Facebook can do like literally everything, right? But imagine Facebook with no people in it. It's useless. It doesn't do anything if there's nobody in it. So same kind of problem and issue right now. We have some cool features. We got some really awesome features in our mobile app. They're not using it. So it's getting people in, getting people to use it. Are there any tools inside of your app, or what do you need to start happening inside your app to really make it and kick the thing off to be a success? Is there anything like that? Any quirks or kinks, or what do you need first? Do you need job seekers, or do you need companies, or?
Yeah, we need companies. We always need companies. There's a good amount of companies on there now, but as you guys said, we are new in the United States here. We've only been going since April, so of course we're always looking for more companies to come on. On the job seeker side, we've got some really interesting ideas for 2022. We have some more kind of career coaching and career advice ideas that are just going to be able to benefit anybody looking for a job. We're trying to make it a one-stop shop. So within our app, you can get everything you need, all of the resources, basically get hired in 24 hours, because we've had that happen more times than I can count.
Oh, snap.
24 hours.
In 24 hours. Well, and that's another thing too. I see a report of acceleration of the hiring process up to 10 times faster. So that's what you guys are reporting. Now, where are you coming up with that stat of 10 times faster?
Yeah, so those are averages that we take from the candidates in our apps, speaking with the companies, looking at data from the app to see, how fast people are getting hired on average, comparing that to traditional methods. I think there are crazy averages out there for, me applying on, say, Indeed or, on a company website. It can be up to 2 months, to get hired. So we have so many candidates that get on our app. And,
hold up, Liam. Hold up. Job seekers, tell me how long y'all been searching. Tell me in the chat how many months. Just put the number. How many months have you been searching? Because it could take a lot longer than that. We had somebody was 28 months. Woo-hoo!
That's what we're trying to fix with HireAct.
Yes, let's fix it, man. We got to get these people back to their cash flow.
Good, Liam.
Could you imagine, Liam? Imagine you were searching for 28 months. How much mental, you just, oh man, it just hurt. It'll kill you. I mean,
I've got respect for whoever that is. I mean, it's tough. Every single time you get a rejection or you get ghosted, it's it's tough. So I have a lot of respect for whoever that is, and hopefully HireAct can get them the next job.
Well, let's talk about that real quick. I want to give some quick shout outs because we got a few more minutes in here, and then we got some giveaways we want to do. So here's some shout outs. Okay. You heard Liam say it. And I'm going to say it, and I'm sure everybody here will say it. I got mad respect for all of y'all. Okay, Paul Haggerty, mad respect for you, brother. 18 months, mad respect.
Wow.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot. And but you know what? Diamonds are forged under pressure. Okay, so you're going through a refining season right now, Paul. All right, and you're going to come out sharper. You're going to come out a stronger version of yourself. So I just want you to know that, and that's why I have so much mad respect for all of you guys. You know, Cat O'Toole, 10 months. William, 7 years. Dear Lord, William, we love you, brother.
Dean,
Gregory,
30 months.
Jeff, 5 months. You know, Dean, yeah, 2.5 years. 32 months. Philip, right? Guys, we love you. I mean, seriously. Matter of fact, we got some giveaways. And just looking at these comments, I think what I want to do, and I didn't really think about this prior, but I think we're going to do the giveaways to the longest time.
Yeah.
The longest time.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. William McLaughlin, okay, congratulations to you, and a big special thank you to William. William is actually giving out some literal cash flow. Y'all, literal cash flow in the form of a Visa gift card valued at $250. William, congratulations, my friend. William.
Yep, congrats, William.
Congratulations, all right. And I saw also...
The next longest, I think, was it Philip?
Was it Philip Austin?
Was it? You know math better than I do. 2.5 years versus 32 months. Which one's longer?
It's close. So 2.5 years is 30. 32 is.
32. All right, 32 months. Philip Austin, my friend, congratulations to you. Literally, Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
$250. Man. And William, Liam, I'm sorry, you go by Liam. Liam, thank you. That means the world to us. I know it means the world to the audience. And for all of you that are going through it, listen, you're going to get there. Everybody does. You will get back to your cash flow.
There is not a person when I started this network that hasn't landed a job yet. Some we were wondering.
Yeah.
But it still happens. You will still, as you're active, you'll meet people and you will find that place. God will make sure that happens.
Amen to that. Amen to that. All right, guys. So I want you to do me a favor. I'm going to pull this up in the screen right now, if you can pull this up. And I will actually put this link in the chat. This is to HireAct. You guys need to go download the mobile app, get it on your phone, up to 10 times quicker, 10 times faster, right? Hopefully this can, solve your problems. And what I want you to do is I want you to give us your feedback. Please, please, please give us your feedback. And if we could pull up Liam in the screen real quick, I want everybody to take a big screenshot and tell Liam and HireAct, tag them, let them know how much they mean to us, and give them a warm welcome to the Who You Know community. And thank you, Liam. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, Liam.
That money, that cash flow. We all about that around here.
It's holiday season. It's tough. Hopefully we can make a few people's, holidays there.
Amen. Guys, that's the show. It's all about.
What's it about?
Who ya know. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Bye.
And a bottle of rum. I'm kidding.
Trevor Houston here, and I want to thank you for tuning in to the Who You Know Job Networking Show. We hope you've been inspired, encouraged, educated, and entertained all at the same time. For information on our different events, workshops, partners, or partnership opportunities available, check out whoyouknow.show for more details. And be on the lookout for our new mobile app. You never know how this show can help someone you know? And if we've made an impact or put a smile on your face today, don't forget to hit that share button on your way out. Until next week, it's all about Who You Know. Bye!
Oh. Yeah. Faith without works is dead. I don't wanna die so soon. I got moves to make instead. I ain't scared, I'm prepared. Big ideas inside my head, I'm gonna make them manifest.